So the first gate drop of the day. Justin Cooper needed some momentum after a rough season opener. This is how you turn things around. Get yourself a whole shot.
It is. I mean, he did a great job getting around. He's known for his good starts, but last week it just didn't seem to happen to be able to go the whole pace 30 minutes, and today he showed us different.
It was better this time. Battling it out with Jalek Swole. Michael Mosiman on the 29. Going to come together here early with Jet Lawrence, take over the number 3 spot, and then about halfway to the moto, he caught fire.
Yeah, we didn't even see where that came from, honestly. He just laid down his best lap of the race and made a great pass, and then just kind of gapped 32 and took over the lead.
So then the Lawrence brothers were battling just around the top 5. There's Hunter on the 96. Will make the move on his brother Jet and make the pass pretty quickly. Things were going his way, but then a little bit later in the moto, he would go down.
Yeah, he's got to be kicking himself for doing this right here. It's like he had it in the bag, and then to do that, he had a great chance for probably at least a second place, giving Justin Cooper some static. At the finish, he could have maybe made the move, but he didn't. Just that tip over.
He'd end up 4th, Jet Lawrence 3rd, Cooper 2nd, and there it is. First career moto win for Michael Mosiman. That hot lap that he put in when he took the lead, he ran a 2:09. No one else even got into the 2:10s in that moto. Brock Glover will take you through our Lucas Oil race recap. We thought Anderson would have the whole shot here on the inside of the green 21. Just gets edged out by Sexton. And how about it, Brock? They were about that close at the finish, too.
They were, absolutely. And you saw Jason Anderson. Now I see what happened. He had a little bit of a kick going into the first corner and kind of had to shut off before he got back on the gas. Allowed Chase Sexton. But this here, Josh Gilbert from the United Kingdom came over and just bad, terrible crash on one of the steepest downhill.
Aaron Plessinger lost a back end. He was running 4th early in that race. So unfortunate for him, he would end up finishing in 9th. Okay, watch this. These guys are becoming friendly rivals. Ryan Dungey in his comeback got passed last week by Christian Craig. Craig does it to him again on the 28th. That will put Craig in 5th and Dungey in 6th. Ken Roxon, lap traffic. Ooh, boy. Just got held up there a little bit. Luckily able to keep it on 2 wheels. But here's the battle everyone wanted to see. Anderson catches Sexton and then is able to make the move here. Setting it up, as you said.
Yep, right here he comes in this corner right here. Chase is a little bit worried about the lap rider. Obviously they contact and go down. Allows Anderson to scoot up the inside, and once he's alongside of him, he's controlling the corner all the way down into a double left-hand corner, and he owns the corner. He's got the pass.
Thought it might have been over if he had taken 5 seconds down to 0, but Sexton came right back. Anderson stands him up in this corner. Sexton gets back underneath. This was such good stuff. Finish line's in sight here, Brock.
This was just, like you said, a Hangtown classic all over again. And we were all treated to it, not just the fans, you and I too. It's amazing. I
think the riders probably liked it too. Soil race recap. So there is Jet Lawrence feeling absolutely horrible at the line. We had heard he was sick, so that didn't portend to what would be a good day. But keep on watching. He gets a great jump here in the number 1, the Team Honda HRC machine, but edged out by Justin Cooper.
Yeah, he definitely had a great jump out of the gate. That's just what he wanted, no question about it. He didn't want to be eating somebody's roost the whole time. Justin Cooper slid up in there in the mid, as he does often, gets the whole shot. But it put Jet in a great position for where he needed to be.
And then it looked like it might be Cooper's moto until a little mistake off the track.
Yeah, that was a great save right there. Had the front end go sideways, and boy, he's lucky he didn't go down.
Yeah, because the entire pack would have gone by. Now, 4th place was Michael Mosiman, who had won the first moto, but then Mosiman crashed, bent the motorcycle, came into the pits to try to get it fixed, and just like that, he goes 1 and did not finish in the motos today. A heartbreaker for the home track kid who had won that first moto again. So much action after this. Joe Shimoda was the fastest rider on the track. He catches and passes for 2nd.
Yeah, the one thing I know, Joe was really hanging it out, made this move right here, and it looked like he was going to have a chance for his first win and moto win, and just unfortunately made one mistake here. The top just gets in the rut and falls over, and just same corner that caught Hunter Lawrence in the first race.
And then Hunter Lawrence, see the 96, sneaks through, and then late, kept fighting, gets around Justin Cooper to take over 2nd. This is a battle of wills with these 3 riders down the stretch. Hard charge by Hunter to get the 2nd. Got his brother Chet within sight. Chet goes on, though, to take the moto win, and with it, the overall with 3-1 scores. There are your results of this moto. Max Voland, a great ride for 5th. Kitchen 6th, solid again. Robertson, Hammaker, Romano, Brown in the top 10, bouncing back after a rough moto 1. There is the rest of your top 20. Down to the podium with JT. We'll show you how it unfolded here. The 2nd moto with a Lucas Oil race recap. Antonio Carola, the rider out of Italy, the 9-time world champ, grabbing the whole shot and Ken Roczen goes to work immediately. There's Roczen on the 94 Honda. He would get around Caroli there, bring his teammate Chase Sexton with him. Ryan Dungey, a good start. Eli Tomac's about 6th early on. Then the Honda boys battle for the lead.
They did, absolutely. You can see right here, Chase Sexton had a great run out of that corner, carried a little bit more momentum, and was able to make the pass around the outside of his teammate Ken Roczen.
Thought it might have been over from there because they had a pretty big gap. But then Eli Tomac got going.
Yeah, this is classic Eli Tomac, especially at the Hangtown track.
Gets around Roczen for second, and then makes short work of the gap between himself and Sexton, and it was a battle.
Yeah, we talk about that. This is the second time he had contact with the lap rider in the 2 different motos, but luckily it didn't impede him in any way.
Here's Tomac's turn right here. Feet on the pegs, inside. Actually, had to dab a little bit there.
Well, it was just
not a dab, feet off.
It was a ballast over to their little weight
yes.
bias. Yep, that was it. But he was feet off the pegs 3/4 of the way through, and then here you see right here, Anderson makes the pass on Ken Roczen for the 3rd place, and the overall win puts him in position to take that overall win. He makes it around the outside of Ken Roczen.
Credit to Chase Sexton. He never gave up on it. Last 3 laps, he put in a flurry, got that close to Tomac at the end. But Eli holds on for his 56th career moto win. That is 3rd all time. Sexton close, but he's going to have to settle for 2nd overall today. And there it is. Anderson, who had beaten Sexton in the first moto by a couple tenths, and gets 3rd in this moto, the 1-3, gets it done. Phenomenal racing throughout the day, man. That's great stuff. We are pumped. Roczen and Craig round out the top 5. Caroli, Dungey, Plessinger, Savacci, and Norn. That was top 10 in the moto.